Hey guys, this is Cindy over at Paper Old and New. Welcome to my channel, my craft space. I am working on, I don't know if any of you recognize these, Roxy's Weekly Challenge week 26. We made these cool little clip-in pockets, right? I have a couple different size book pages here that we're going to prep and get ready, and then I've got stuff sitting here around me to use for decorating. And I'm looking for one other thing that I need for decorating, or that I wanted for decorating. Okay, there it is. All right. So I have several different sizes. These are, now some of my books, this is paper. It's very thin paper. I don't know if you can, it's almost like tissue paper, which is what I made this pocket out of. But because we glue so much stuff on top of it, I think it'll be okay. The only part I'm kind of worried about is down here at the base. I suppose I could fold some washi or something over that. But anyway, so we start by tucking these up. I'm still trying to make sure I don't fall too far behind. So I'm kind of alternating with what I'm behind on and what the current week is, kind of. We'll see how it goes. We are also in the middle of a holiday week, and I'm getting ready to, when I'm filming this, I'm getting ready to be gone for a little while, so I'm going to be away from my craft area again. So we'll have to see how it goes. I make no promises. Okay, so that's that size. And then this is from a textbook that I keep using stuff out of in different projects. I thought maybe we could try some of it. Now this is more like, it's like a cross between magazine paper and paper. It is almost like a magazine page. It's kind of got a little bit of a gloss to it, and it's, yeah, so we'll see how that works. And then the one I have at the bottom down here is out of a book, and it's definitely glossy. So again, we'll just see how they look when we're done. I just went ahead and grabbed pages ahead of time and got them ready, minus the foldovers. And I figured these ones are a little thicker. It's like as I go forward, my pages, as I get bigger, my pages also get thicker. They actually have the finish of a magazine, but they're heavier, so it's a thicker page. So yeah. These are from a Time Life book called, it's one of those series, Library of Curious and Unusual Facts. This is from the book about crazy natural disaster type events that have happened all around the world. I've used some pages out. I think I've used some pages out of this book and other stuff, but I'm not sure. Okay. So then the next thing we have to do is glue all these edges down that we just folded. So thinking in assembly line mode, let me get a glue stick and some pages here, and we'll start moving these along. I did do one out of this real thin paper. This is out of some sort of legal contracts book or something. And the paper is like I said, it's like tissue paper thin almost. A little thicker than tissue paper. Not much. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold it just so that that part is also done. Okay. So we'll glue and fold. So how is everybody doing? I hope that you have, I am filming this again right before the July 4th holiday. I don't know when you'll see it, but that's when I'm filming it. So I hope everybody has awesome plans for 4th of July. Around here, I'm just hoping that the weather clears up like they say it's supposed to. Because right now, it doesn't actually look nice for cooking out tomorrow, but we'll see. All right, and over it goes. She seemed to do sort of a like a plain side and then a pictured side. So like the front of the pocket kind of had some plain paper. I got this journaling paper out of one of these old books for my kids. It's got this has a lot of blank pages in it, like that, and lined ones. So I may use more of that on these. And then I have, you know, labels and all that sort of thing. I might dig into my wallpaper, maybe. I don't know. Guess we'll just have to see where we get. So I don't have these exactly planned out. I'm trying to like be a little more prepared for these videos because I feel like if I try to decorate and do stuff like that on the fly, because I know how long it takes me to get down here and work with a piece. Like some pieces come together really quick, and then other pieces I can be down here for an hour and only create one thing because it takes me forever to decorate it. And that's when I'm working off camera. So I've been trying to do some of the decision making before I come on camera. And everybody's different. I mean, I've heard several people say that's not the way they craft. And then I've seen other people who are all prepared when they get on camera before they, you know, get started. So I feel like everybody just kind of crafts their own way. All right. Now, I'm actually going to start with the big ones because I think they're going to be the hardest to cover. So I'm wondering if my punch is going to go through here. Let's find out. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to decorate first and then punch because I made that mistake on the one and I ended up covering the edge with paper. So we're just going to decorate first and then punch. Okay, let's look at the backs. That's kind of how she did it. She flipped them over and did the backs first. Actually, she did that really cool border stamping first. But so I'm going to look at this, and some of my images are kind of small for covering this whole thing. So I might end up using more than one. Something like that, although maybe not those two. How about this one? See, I'm always trying to stick this with stuff. Oh, you know what I do have? I have some pretty large labels. I'm wondering if I could get away with covering up the butterflies. And that might make it look a little... This is definitely going to take some thought because these are big. That's a possibility. Let's look at some of the other. I really like this one. I'm going to put that on a smaller one. I wonder if I could collage. This one's kind of big. See, here we go, guys. I'm telling you. Even coming in here prepared. Sort of. Maybe not two of the same. Yeah, that's... I like the colors in that. Oh, I have it upside down. Turn it this way. It goes that way. The writing was just upside down. Okay, what else do we have over here? I do have a few wallpaper scraps. I feel like I'm missing a box. I mean, I guess I'm not, but I feel like I am. Oh, I forgot about these. I like these. How about this? It's actually too wide. Okay. And then something like this on here. Or maybe this one. Maybe a bigger one. I don't know. Okay, so I just want to get the basics put down and then I'll worry about like any of the odd decorating after. So we got those, and let's get this one. I really like this picture. I've used it in other things, so. I missed. So for these bigger pages, I have to collage on a few more images than she made smaller ones, and you could just get away with putting one piece. And you can turn stuff sideways. I just didn't for these. I would like for both of the pictures to be going the same direction. That was my only reason for messing with that. Because if I'm going to end up with two on here, I want them to both be going in the same direction. Okay. And maybe a round one on here. A big round one? I have these really big ones. No, that covers up too much stuff. How about this? Okay. Now, I'm an inker, so I have to decide if there's anything I want to ink. I also have to remember that I have these little guys that can add a pop of color here and there. Not on these ones, but... Alright, so I've covered my glue pages. I'm a mess, guys. I'm a mess. I got stuff all over the place. Okay, my glue page is back up here. And... let's get my glue stick and we'll start sticking. The couple journals I've made, I don't think I've really done a lot of clip-in things, but the more I see the sunflower journals had a clip-in envelope, which we also made in a Roxy's Weekly Challenge, the coin envelopes, the big tall ones. I know, sorry. And then that was really my first big clip something into a journal thing. For the most part, I, glue stuff down and that sort of thing. So, but I've been seeing lots of different ways to decorate, paper clips and charms and all this kind of stuff. And it might be kind of cool to have some stuff to just clip in with a decorated clip. Okay, and then our little label. And I didn't ink a thing. I think I decided we were going to put it up here. Okay, so that's that one. So we have to do the front. I don't have any place to set this stuff. Let's do this one. And I guess I've decided mushrooms are going down first. So I'm sure everyone is ahead of me on this. The last thing I did was the first half of the ephemera holder books. So I'm still working on getting those together so I can show you how they look. And we'll see when I can get that one up. I've kind of gotten behind on that, so I don't know. I like doing all of it though, so it's why I end up like getting caught up, is because I go on and I watch her do the project and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. So okay, that's 2 backs. These are our others, our small ones. Okay. This is a softer. I don't know how to describe the glue stick textures. This one's a softer, stickier glue stick than the Tombow Mono one. I mean, they both work really well, but this one's, I don't know, wetter almost. I like some of these deco papers. Some of them are odd. I probably should have like torn it or taken it into pieces, and then I would have been able to use just the pieces. I will say this, once you stick something down with this glue stick, it's stuck. As far as like if you wanted to slide it or move it, not so much. I don't want it to... I'm trying to get all the butterflies. I don't want it to look like I covered up butterfly, the whole thing of butterflies, and it does. Because I missed up top. Let's see if how... Yeah. There's no moving that once it's down. So we'll just have to see if I can come up with a way to... And then there's that one. Okay, so let's do these then. These ones might be a little easier to cover just because they don't have quite so much to cover. And then again, maybe not. Ooh, you know what I could do? See these pictures here, I don't necessarily like them. What if I did this? This kind of contrasts it. I feel like these get very collagey whenever I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to figure out how to collage them. Again, these are bigger book pages, so had a pop of color, and then put this one here like that, and then maybe yeah, I like that. Okay. Putting all kinds of things together, just winging it. See how it turns out. All right. And then this is the kind of stuff I would put in. These have absolutely no theme or, I mean, they're just kind of eclectic, crazy kind of deal. So it would end up being just whatever I ended up sticking down on it. I'm going to open up this box and see if there's any more in here that I might want to use. I like these. I wonder if I could use one of these with the words on it, and then one of the ones with the images on it. Ooh, what about this one? I like this one. I might not stick a label on this one. I have to convince myself not to try and force things. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's not straight at all. Like, try not to just put a label there just for the sake of putting a label there. Okay. It's funny, I watch two very different styles. So I watch Rachel over at Roxy's Weekly Challenge, and then I jump over to Tina over at Chabby Dabby Doodah, and they're like, I love both, but they're so different. Like, she's lace and sparkles and colors, and Rachel has colors, but she's less of the lace and stuff. She's more of the old papers and yeah, I don't know. They're just very different. So it's funny to go back and forth. And this one might not get a label, but I feel like it should have a flower. Oh, you know what? I have some yellow flowers in this box. Speaking of lacy, sparkly things. Yes. All right. We're going to stick this one here. And what I might do is use the 3 loose ones that don't have stems on here. So one there. I suppose I could borrow a stem, a leaf or something, and make it a stem from one of the other ones. And one there. And they're see-through. I don't know if you can see that. And then I was going to put the other one up here. I think up there near the top. There we go. That's one of my favorites so far. I like that. Okay, put that up there. And we got one more. This little box of flowers. Those flowers barely fit if I stick them in there just right. So that's why you see me struggling. Maybe we'll do another similar. See, I have these. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one too. That fits on there. I wonder if this fits on here better. Well, it's smaller anyway. I don't know if that's better. Yeah, I'm really liking these. Okay. So I'm going to keep this handy because I might use it on some of the other ones. And then I'm wondering, oh, these little girls, look at them. Aren't they sweet? Doing their sewing. I might have to ink that, guys. I don't know about that lower one. Am I down here, way down at the bottom because I brought my boxes out here? But what about her? She might be kind of cute just because I have the girls at the top. Or maybe I'll stick her over here. Oh, yeah, okay. I got to get out my ink though. So the back is going to go down, no ink. I don't think I have a small, like, I might get another one of those flowers out. I'm going to kind of put this off to the one side, further up from the bottom. And not crooked. Good Lord. I am making a mess. Okay. That's still crooked. Right? So we got that. And then I keep trying to stand that on an uneven surface. I keep trying to stand it on the edge of my ruler, which is why it doesn't want to stand. I think this is just very white. So we'll kind of mess it up a little bit. I'm going to check the flowers because I really did like the way that looked on the other one. So we're going to put this up here like that. And I'm going to okay. Now I don't know if I should put a flower on it or not. I'm knocking things everywhere, guys. I am like all up in my own way. Oh, I have these littler ones. What about this? No, because I have this on a stem, the picture of the flower. I don't want to add another stem. Oh. Okay, there we go. So what about... Hold on, I got one on the bottom of the box down here that's escaping. This is like a rosebud. That does not look like a rosebud because it has no stem. So it just looks... I wonder if I could steal this. I can. Hold on. Maybe I can. I'm gonna cut this tip off here. I stuck it over too far. Look, guys, I'm making stick. Oh no! It's more stuck to my finger than it is to itself, so it came off. Okay. Before I totally... Maybe I should put it up here since she's already holding roses and it'll kind of tie the two pictures together with more than just the little girls. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to stick it right here. It's a very odd looking rose, isn't it? But with the leaves, at least it doesn't look like a... I don't know. Before it looked like a hand or something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So I decided on this thin one, I decided I was going to put this down on here. I'm debating on whether or not to not do these thin ones because I'm really... I don't know. These are really... I don't know, guys. I'm actually thinking we might not decorate these. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I don't think I'm going to decorate them. Because that one that I have decorated that's one of those thin ones is really... That bottom of that pocket makes me nervous. Okay, I'm going to hold on to those just in case. And we're going to bring these down and we're going to flip them over. Now to do the other side. Okay, now I can either go down these edges with washi, or some other kind of trim. Let's do, actually, because I will decorate around the, I need the wallpaper and maybe the little, oh, where are my little mushrooms? I might still use a picture or two because, like I said, especially for these big pages. So we have to wait and see. And then I have these washi stamps, which I can stick on also. Wait, what is this up here? More. Did I just stick those up there and I'm not paying attention to myself? Probably. Now we can cut this off. Guys, I'm a mess today. Had you noticed? I know, I should get out my tearing ruler, but usually this kind of paper is relatively easy to just, I say as I mess it up again. Look at that. I mean, and my thought was, okay. So if we put this on here, woo, I got that just. We put this on here. Then I can maybe, you know, something small down at the bottom and then decorate the top. Right? Okay. So let's glue this down. Yeah, my kids use these for all kinds of games when they were young, so video game notes and all kinds of stuff all over the back of these things. I don't think they actually played the game that the book intended you to play. I think they just used the paper and wrote down stuff. So yeah. All right. Even with somewhat well-laid plans, we are pushing time limits here, guys. All right, I'm going to put that down now. Let's see what was on the other side. Okay, and we'll see what we want to decorate with then. I can do another building, or at least part of one. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so if I put this here, of course with the sepia tone and the brown inking, this is like brown on brown on brown, so It's like screaming for color. I don't dislike that though. So, maybe something to fold around the top like she's done in the past, or I don't know. Oh, I know what I could do, because I was talking about doing it before. I could put the color at the bottom. Or I could put this at the bottom. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and then I just need something up here with this guy. Not those. What about this guy? Nope, don't like that. How about something... what if what I put up here was a label? Or... yeah. Okay, we'll do that. All right. Thank heavens. I don't know if I'm going to ink any of these pieces or not. I'm kind of thinking not, but I don't know. Am I way down at the bottom again, guys? If you see edits in my video, it's where I was off camera and I just cut it out because what's the point? Of course, that might be half the video. I'll have to come down here. My problem is my desk isn't very deep. So like my filming area and my crafting area and places to set things to prep and everything are all one space. I don't have like, there's no, that's it. That's the wall right there. You see my hand? So there's nowhere to go with any of it. So. What I need, and on either side of me is stuff. Like, I mean, my desk is full. What I need to be able to do is clear my desk so I have space to either side of me to set stuff. And then I would work more in the center of my mat. I'm not complaining, just commenting on that's what's going on. Okay, now the question is, now that I've glued all this stuff to it, can I clip it? And the answer to that question is yes. Okay, now, death. That's exactly what we want to see in there. So what I need to do now is figure out how I'm going to cover this, and what I'm thinking is washi. Because I've been doing a lot of washiing lately, and I like it. I'm actually going to do 2 strips, I think. Maybe more. I'll have to wait and see how wide I go. Because I want to cover up those words, so I want something peeking out. You can see there's a statue that fell or something. I don't know. A storm. I'm not really sure what the whole idea is, but we're going to go high with this one because apparently with that kind of measuring that I did, I still tore it short. So we'll go high with that, and then I was thinking these polka dots, if I can find the edge. And I'll go low with those. So it'll be staggered if you can see it. I'm not even sure you're going to be able to see it, except for in the hole, in the... All right, I'm down off camera because I needed a place to stand my glue stick up. So I can hold the tape and pull it across the top. Okay, now we're going to put this right here. Okay, and then we're going to close it. Oh, I love it. Look. Ah, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, so then all we have to do is glue the... Okay, so... there we have it. That's one pocket. And the front has journaling space on it, and the back is decorated. So yeah. And I'm not going to pull at it because it'll come apart. So let's see. I got glue everywhere. It's like driving me crazy. Can you hear my dog? Something going on upstairs. Okay, we're just going to get a piece of lined paper out of here. This one is the mushrooms, and I can't find my little mushroom pieces. So somewhere around here are my little mushroom pieces, and here we go. Found them. Okay. All right, I'm going to tear this side off. Wait, that's not far enough. I'm going to tear this side off. It's narrower as it goes down. Okay, and then we're going to ink the paper. It's very gray, I think, is the reason I keep... So... okay. Now we gotta glue it. And there's nothing to say that mushrooms have to go on the back of this because there's mushrooms on the front, but it gives me a place to start, if that makes sense. So I'm not hemming and hawing all over the place trying to decide what to put back here. If I have kind of a starting point, it makes this go a little bit faster anyway. So we're going to put this down. Okay, and then I had this mushroom piece, which we're going to tear it. Well, yeah, that's better. Okay. And I think it'll just fit. Like that. This one I'm inking since I tore it. Because I wanted to ink the white edges on the one side, so I'm going to go all the way around so it looks right. Okay, and then we're going to put this down. On here. Oops. You see me, I'm like rushed and working in a mess. It is a mess. No other word to describe it. Chaos, maybe? Working in my own chaos. Okay. And then, I wonder if I should put, I have to remember. Maybe I should do that so that I remember where the edge of this is. Kind of wondering if I should put that there. Because I was going to put one of these up here. No, that's the same one I used on the other one. If I switch them. I don't know if it needs two labels. I like the putting a picture in and then sticking a label behind it. I also don't know if that works because I want to say it's too small. That's not really going to be any better, but it is square. Maybe square is the problem. And here we go, guys, off into my... Oh, what if I did one of these? Okay, I know this is going to go down, so let's put this down. You know what I could do? Okay, how about one of these? That might be better. Something that's too wide. I need something tall, maybe, and narrow. Oh, maybe this one. Oh, yeah. Maybe that one? Well, he's narrow, but his top is not. So what if I cut him off? Where'd that little round label go? Did I put it back? Maybe I should do a short stubby one. Like that. I have all different sizes in here is the problem. I think I like that one. Oh, wait. Or that one. That one. I'm like all over the place, right? I wonder if, now that I have that decided, I could do it like this. Nope, that clashes. That's too much. It's too busy. Oh, there's the round label. I don't know, guys. Look, I went over an hour. Now, if I can get this edited, maybe it won't be over an hour by the time you see it, but as of right now, I'm over an hour again. I want those there. I'm going to put this right about there. A lot of banging going on upstairs. I printed these from somewhere, and I can't remember where. I printed them in different sizes and then cut them out. I'm not done cutting them out. There's a ton. It's a ton of mushrooms. It's a little sheet. Well, it's 2 sheets of mushrooms, and I printed them in like 3 different sizes. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, and then I have to have down here, what if I did this? to go with the foresty theme. That was upside down on my glue mat open. Guys. There's a piece of me that doesn't want to punch, because if I punch it, it's going to need more tape. Ooh. It's going to have to be a shallow punch too, because of where I put that label. Like that. So you can see the, I don't know, I might just leave it. I don't know if I want to put 2 strips of washi. Found another one that has mushrooms on it though. I don't know why this pocket suddenly became a mushroom pocket, but it kind of did. I guess because it was the easiest place for me to go when I was trying to decide how to decorate this side, and I had already put that mushroom sheet on the other side. This just made it easy. Okay. Now you'll be able to see through it because that one's not. But yeah, that's better. Okay. So I'm going to glue this pocket, and I think we're just going to get the 2 done, guys. So, I mean, we got the backs of 6 of them done. I just only got the front of 2 of them done. A lot of yelling going on upstairs. Okay, so this is one. This is another one, and we got the back and the front, and I like the way they turned out. So this one, not sure right off the top of my head how I was going to decorate it anyway, and these might have been a little easier for me, but I will be coming back to do them. But we got these backs done, and then I just have to decorate the fronts and clip them. I always seem to get lost somewhere in these videos, guys, and don't get as much done as I think I can. But so this is the idea, but this is the completed one. So if you get a chance to make these, they're really cool. They can clip into a journal. This one is 8 inches tall. So yeah, and I got both of those done back and front. Not too bad. And then I have all of these to finish up after I take my leave of you. So this was Roxy's weekly challenge, week 26. I can't believe we're already halfway through the year, guys. Can you believe we're already halfway through the year? So I will see you. You're either going to see me go back and do week 24 next, or I'll go forward and do week 27 when she posts it. We'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I'm going to be away. When you see this video, I may be away. I may post it while I'm away. So we'll just have to see how things go. And I will see you in whatever week I do next. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.